Jason Aldean, lights come on B105, the Northland's #1 for new country. I saw him do Let Your Boys Be Country on CMTs the other day.
Yeah, people were not loving that.
Yeah, well, why? Why not?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even mention that. It's actually probably too dark to talk about, but he performed it in front of do some research on where he did that performance. It's not his fault at all. It's just bad coincidence.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so people can look into that on their own.
Get more. Something about a truck on B105. It's a breakfast club with Ken and Lauren. We got the B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy. Member-owned, homegrown, community-focused since 1936.
One day we're going to get there. Can I start?
I'd love it if you would.
So this is a little teaser because we have library Laura coming in around 8:10. She is going to bring her friend and coworker, and they're going to give more details about this. But just to put it in your brain right now, this Thursday, April 11th at the Depot, you can join in on the Library Giving Day celebration. It goes from 5 to 8. Free books, book bingo, prize drawings, and it's a way to raise money for the Duluth Public Library. So
fun.
We'll get more details in about 2 hours from now, but in the meantime, you can read about that at b105country.com.
Do some reading. Mm-hmm. Did you see this on Sunday? Isanti County Sheriff Deputy rescued a bear cub from traffic.
No, but that is so cute.
I'd be worried about where the mom was. Yeah. They don't go near a bear cub, but
I would love to see a bear cub. I'm just wondering.
It's cute. The bear's got it. We got him with a little blankie. See?
Oh my gosh. That is the best thing I've ever seen.
Lauren, can I take it home?
That is so cute.
They're reunited with its mother and another cub in a wooded area away from the highway. Happened on Highway 65 Cambridge area. So,
oh my gosh.
Well, bears are coming out of hibernation and they're hungry, so they're going after everything.
So cute.
They say to bring in your bird feeders, keep trash contained and off the curb until garbage day. That's what they're asking.
I just want to see one, but it's okay. I'm not going to leave my trash out.
I've seen a bear in the wild when I opened my tent one time as a kid, and there was a black bear in our campground.
There's a big one in my neighborhood, but of course I always miss it. But one day, hopefully.
Bear Watch 2024. Good luck, Lauren, on that.
Thank you.
There you go. That's your B105 Buzz. Zach Brown Band, same boat on B105 today. Another wet one. Mm-hmm. We got showers, 53 today.
Okay, I don't know if this is like a prank, but Wednesday, a high of 60.
Yeah, my wife told me, we should do some grilling on Wednesday. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, as long as the wind is from the west. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. I don't understand how people know what direction the wind's coming from. I really don't. Something that goes
well, in Duluth, if you're by the lake and it's coming from the east and you're in Duluth, you know it's an east wind because it's cold. Because it's blowing off the lake. If it's coming from the hill, it's from the west.
Okay.
So there you now you know. Okay?
No, I still don't know, but I appreciate you.
We'll get you a weather vane you can carry around.
Thank you.
Randy Hauser, How Country Feels, B105. It's a breakfast club with Ken and Lauren. So, quick, what's a weather stick?
So a weather stick is a stick that you put on the side of your house, and it moves one way when it's raining and it moves another way when it's sunny. It's a true thing.
What about snow?
I don't know.
Oh, I get it. I thought it was a stick you just lean on the wall. Was it a stick that comes out of something?
Yeah, it doesn't come out of something, but it's like connected to like a mount or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, because it's like a barometer. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I believe you.
Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome. Jelly Roll with Lainey Wilson and Save Me on B105, Northland's #1 for new country. We got Lauren's Country Lowdown.
We sure do.
And Morgan Wallen.
I know. I don't really want to spend the whole time on this, but there's a lot that's happened. So obviously we know Sunday night when the CMT Music Awards were going on, he was at Eric Church's new bar in Nashville. I think it just opened this weekend. And he threw a chair off the balcony off the 6th floor. It was caught on video. And, we know he was arrested and he has bonded out. He paid his $15,000 bond. Lots of videos and pictures have now surfaced, including his mugshot. There's clips of him laughing in the backseat of a cop car. But now we're learning more information. So the Nashville police say that he was released from jail at 3:30 a.m. on Monday.
Okay.
His court date is set for May 3rd, which is awkward because he has 2 shows in Nashville, and the first one is May 2nd, and then he has another one May 3rd.
Well, he's still making the show, can he?
Yeah, but that's not great.
I got to go to court, then I got to go do my show after.
Yeah. So this is kind of scary, but, he's charged with 3 felony counts of reckless endangerment. It's pretty serious thing, and one count carries a 1 to 6 year prison sentence.
One count?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like reckless endangerment is a Class E felony, and that carries 1 to 6 years.
Okay.
So,
do you think he looked over the edge before he threw the chair? Because that would be a big difference for me.
I don't know. I mean,
because one, it's just vandalism. I mean, you could hurt somebody.
If he did look, there were cops, like, right
3 feet
there.
away, yeah.
And then there was also people walking, and that's where one of those counts comes into play. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so John Rich, he has weighed in on this whole situation, and I kind of agree with him here because John Rich also has a bar on Broadway. He says that, quote, I was reading about Morgan Wallen this morning. This was yesterday, obviously. I can't help but recall all of the destructive, crazy things I did early on in my career, basically when he was like, you know, like skyrocketing to fame.
Sure.
He said there's a lot of intense pressure, expectations, and over-the-top success is actually dangerous at times. He said, I had great mentors who helped me get out of my mindset, and I hope Morgan has some people around him who care about him enough to help him find a new approach. And he also said it takes a lifetime to build what he's built and 1 second to destroy it, and I'm rooting for him to turn it around.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
And I agree, and I can see how that could be tough, but you're also 30.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a father now. Get your act together.
Yeah. And I think, too, like he was just basically saying, like, when you're at the peak of your success, you know, it can be really, like, dangerous at times because no one's telling you no. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're in your own world.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, Ernest took a lighter approach. He shared a clip of him driving in a car. Over his face, it says, when Morgan asks me if I want to go to Broadway, and then Lainey Wilson covers in the background, what if I could? That's a song. And then the caption says, Alexa, play The Chair by George Strait.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can read the latest on that Morgan situation, b105country.com. I don't know if we should be making light of it, but Ernest is close friends with Morgan, so maybe he just like didn't want to be lumped in or like have people say, oh, you were there with him or whatever. So,
well, it'd be interesting. Darius Rucker and Wagon Wheel on B105, the Northland's #1 for new country. It's Ken and Lauren, and we have got another cash cow code for you at 8:20 today. Mm-hmm. So excited about that. You get a chance to win up to $30,000.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Nothing to shake a weather stick at.
Oh, yeah. It's not okay. I'm going to buy you a weather stick.
I would love one.
How much is a weather stick?
I find them like $9.69, a Maine Woodsman weather stick.
So we could buy a lot of them. I really like it. It's funny.
What a fun gift idea for somebody.
Yeah, my aunt got it for me.
Yeah. Now you see it's a stick. What are they? That's interesting. Oh, it's a balsam fir weather. Or balsam fir.
What?
Yeah, it's balsam fir. That's the type of wood it is.
Okay.
F-I-R, not fur like as in hairy.
Yeah, I just don't.
You don't know trees. That's okay.
No, I just didn't think that deep into it because I kind of forgot about my weather stick until you brought it up.
Can I have it?
No.
Oh.
It's a gift.
Well, you can re-gift it.
No, I like it. It's like mounted on my house. Right. So I can always know what the weather is without looking out the window.
I'll just wait for my birthday then. September.
Okay, I'll write it down.
Okay. That's coming up here. 710 Laugh Off 2 next, B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. We got the 710 Laugh Off here today.
We sure do. I won yesterday, so I'm going to go first.
Go for it.
I have some more eclipse jokes. I know that it's the day after the eclipse, but I can't use these again until 2044. We're still doing this together.
Oh, man.
So I will remember, though. But anyways.
Okay.
Ken, what did the moon say to her therapist? I'm just going through a phase. That was like half eclipse.
Yeah, I mean, because that happens all the time. Like every night. That's okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have a lot. I'm running kind of low here.
Well, that is a problem for later.
Okay.
The 710 Laugh Off is right now.
Okay. Lauren, what happens if you hang an electrician upside down? He gets lightheaded. Yeah,
I almost laughed at that.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, here's a bunch of more.
Well, I'm glad that you just discovered that now in the middle of the 710 Laugh Off.
Okay, sorry.
Ken, what is the most famous painting there is of an eclipse? The Mona Lisa.
Yeah, you should really get these jokes over with. You know, I don't know if I would hang on to these for 20 years. Hey, come on now. Lauren, my grandpa was responsible for 25 downed German planes in World War II. to this day, he's still the worst mechanic the Luftwaffe ever had.
I feel like I can't laugh at a joke. Like, that's kind of dark.
Well, there were Nazis.
I know. You're right. You're right. Mean, just like a not an uplifting
you gotta make it. You gotta make it more serious than it was.
Sorry. Last eclipse joke. Ken, what kind of underwear should you wear during an eclipse? Fruit of the moon.
These are terrible, Lauren. These are terrible.
But I feel like I have to use them because there's just an eclipse.
You
okay,
don't.
I'm not going to take advice from you.
Okay. That didn't hurt. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Lauren, when I was 5, I found out my grandpa had a twin. A heads up before the funeral would have been great.
Okay, something like that happened to me once. Not to get deep. One time my grandpa had 9 siblings, and one time at his funeral, his brother Leonard, who I hadn't seen for 20 years, appeared, and they were twins. And even my best friend was like, "Is that your grandpa?"
Wow.
I know. You just never know.
Sorry, I didn't know that joke hit so close to home.
I mean, it's not touchy.
Okay.
It's actually kind of funny looking back. We'll go through the family tree first,
Wow. Okay, well that got dark.
It's not dark, it's funny.
Okay, we're good. We're all good. Everybody's good, right? You're good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. We're all good.
We're all good.
Yeah, sure. And we'll have the brain teaser question coming up next year. Your chance to win some Papa Murphy's today. B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, good morning, 7:22. And today, we got another wet one for us. Mm-hmm. Kind of like yesterday. More light rain possible, partly sunny, but high at 55 today.
Free car wash, too. My car is squeaky clean.
Okay, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Just going to leave streaks once it dries.
Yeah, also mud. Anyways, brain teaser this morning, your chance to win a Papa Murphy's meal. It's kind of obvious. I don't have an exact number, but yesterday I was reading about this. More than 1 million people did this yesterday. What is it?
Almost did. I definitely got FOMO yesterday.
I know. I feel like I didn't hear. Okay, never mind.
Careful now.
Yeah. I have things I want to say, but it'll give it away. I didn't have enough time to plan accordingly.
Yeah, well, you knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I just, okay. Well, anyway, more than 1 million people did this yesterday. What is it? 727-B105. Call now. Good luck. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Good morning, 7:26. Got your brain teaser question.
Mm-hmm. More than 1 million people did this yesterday. What is it?
Yeah, gave some clues. Mm-hmm. Pretty easy, I think. Right?
I think so.
Okay, let's go to the phone and see what we got here. Hello, B105. What's your guess?
Watch the solar eclipse.
Yeah, it's traveled for the solar eclipse. Or
eclipse chased, if you will.
Eclipse chased, yeah, close enough.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Who's this?
This is Jamie.
Hey, Jamie, you like pizza?
I love pizza.
Who doesn't? Right? Well, we're going to hook you up. We got you Papa Murphy's prize pack right now.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Who doesn't like pizza?
Right.
Okay, well, there you go. We'll do it again tomorrow. Mm-hmm. When are we going to go over this whole fitness challenge thing that we did?
I mean, coming up. I feel like it's a touchy subject for you.
I took screenshots last night because I figured you out.
What are you talking about?
You beat me by 1 point.
1 point? But even if you got all 600 points yesterday, I still would have beat you.
That's what I'm saying, is that if I had gotten all the 6, because I almost got up and did it, but I did the math, but you had gone far enough to beat me by 1 point over what I could potentially have gotten.
Don't be a sore loser.
I'm not being a sore loser.
You seem a little bitter.
No.
That you lost. I lost the first time.
I'm not bitter at all. But I just thought it was kind of funny because...
when I went to bed, I was beating you anyways.
Yeah, I know. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll go and I'll get all my 600 points. But even if I did, I would have been 1 point behind you.
Right, we were so close all week, neck and neck.
But that's funny because it's 3:30 or whatever. I was like, I'm going to make her work for this today.
Right. Well, the days that I'm not running, I'd just go for a walk. Yeah. And I went on a walk in the rain last night.
Yeah, there you go.
Soaking wet.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Lauren.
It's okay. Now we're tied 1-1.
I'm not
upset. It is kind of stressful. I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
I'm just saying it is kind of stressful when we're in a fitness competition, but it is motivational.
Well, yeah, you got me to move a lot more than I normally do. So
should we do another one? Let's take a break.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I'm going to take a week off and just lay around. 7:29 B105. We got your weather forecast. That's coming up next on the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Good morning. It is 7:42. Tuesdays, we put on our tinfoil hats and we talk. Mm-hmm. We just,
we're just being ourselves.
Yeah, I was thinking about we should change this from Ken's Weird News. It's like Ken's just a really big nerd.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, but I am, and it's okay.
Well,
it's good to know who you are, right?
We think you're great.
Nice.
Talking collectively, everyone listening and myself.
I appreciate that. So I found a new show. It's on Netflix. I think I might have talked about this last week. It's called Files of the Unexplained.
You talked about a different one last week.
Okay, well, there's a lot on there. But this one is like Unsolved Mysteries 2.0, basically.
Love that.
Yeah, and in fact, they actually cover one that was on the original Unsolved Mysteries that's still unsolved. But I never heard of it before, so I was going to share it with you. I think there's 8 episodes on it. This is episode number 7, Bizarre Blobs of Washington. So, August 7th, 1994, Oakville, Washington. It's about 50 miles from the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
They had rain fall down, and, it always rains there. But then they started noticing it looked kind of like hail. But then they got out, residents came outside. This is a really small town, only like 700 people or whatever. They come outside, they touch it, and it was gelatinous.
I don't like gelatinous substances like that.
I would imagine.
Yeah, no, it's
like kind of this gooey, clear, translucent stuff. Well, then a bunch of people started getting sick.
Oh.
After coming in contact with this. And authorities witnessed it falling to, like there was a police car that they tried to turn their wipers on and it smeared it all over, so they had to pull over to try to clean it up. They sent samples in for testing, and they found that it had been a living material. And then also that it had bacteria in it, and then even the human cells in it.
Okay, no.
But they had no idea where it came from.
So did it just drop from the sky? Or I don't get it. Oh.
So then they started thinking, okay, well maybe it was the military was doing some bombing test runs in the ocean. Maybe they blew up some jellyfish, and the strong winds off the Pacific carried in jellyfish parts. But then they rolled that out because it never...
Why would it have human cells in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then a bunch of other things they tried. They can't figure out what happened. And the residents think it's the military was doing some kind of testing of biological delivery system on residents.
Cool.
And you think, well, the government would never do that. They did. They've done it. In the 50s, they did it.
If I was outside and a gelatinous substance fell on my head, I just would stay in. I would never go outside again.
Right. Well, it happened 6 times over the course of a couple weeks.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why it was in that particular spot.
I don't know. It's one of those unsolved mysteries.
Wasn't here, so that's fine.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. Cool. Check that out.
Great.
Cool. All right. Well, I get the hint. Move on from the gelatinous substances, and we'll go on to Lauren's Country Lowdown. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's coming up next. Lauren's Country Lowdown on B105.
So the Morgan Wallen saga continues.
Okay, what's the updates today?
So a staff member who works at Eric Church's bar, and I think everybody probably knows, but Morgan Sunday night was at Eric Church's new bar that literally just opened on Broadway.
Weekend, yeah. And
he threw a chair over the top of the, railing of the 6th floor, and it came crashing down. There was 2 police officers near where it landed. And so he was arrested, and he is now facing 3 felony charges. So basically now a staff member from the bar talked to TMZ and gave a little more insight. He said that Morgan came in with 2 bodyguards during the day, and he said that he was surprised to see Morgan because he's like, it's not even dark outside yet. And he also said they have a VIP section for famous people, but Morgan just walked right in through the front door.
Okay.
He went straight to the roof, and then 30 minutes later, that's when he threw the chair. Apparently, it almost hit a cop car. The staff went up and got him, escorted him to the police below. 2 people on the rooftop saw it happen, confirmed that guy threw the chair, didn't realize it was Morgan. And then the staff member said they're saying he tossed the chair pretty hard. He had to throw it pretty hard to get it all the way into the street from the rooftop. He said the chairs are not light. They're probably 20 pounds and made out of stainless steel. No argument or fight. Apparently he was just drunk. But now somebody has a video of the chair on TikTok. There's no audio or anything, but it's just a quick clip of a cop grabbing the chair and bringing it back in. And it's not I was picturing a lightweight, the cheap ones made out of plastic. It's like a stainless steel heavy chair.
Oh, I got to look this up. Video of Morgan Wallen chair. It comes up on, oh my gosh. There's a video of the moment his chair that's flung. That TMZ has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, a heavy chair.
Oh, my
I also
gosh.
kind of love how it was made into a TikTok. Not funny that he did that, but...
Yeah, why? Why did he do that?
Apparently he wasn't, fighting. There was nothing. He just grabbed it and lunged it or whatever over the side.
Oh, man.
He hasn't said anything yet, but we'll see what happens.
And has Eric Church said anything yet?
No, Eric Church hasn't said anything.
And what do you say at this point?
Right. Well, soon at least Morgan will have his own bar, and then he can,
Well, I saw that. Somebody said the guy's got to open his own bar. He's been kicked out of so many other ones.
Yeah. Not great, but we'll see. Miranda Lambert, she's coming to Grand Casino Hinckley Friday, July 5th. I screamed. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. You can get details on our concert calendar, b105country.com. And then the ACM nominations are coming out this morning in just a few minutes. They're announced on social media only, so we'll recap everything because they kind of roll them out slowly. And then, of course, in the meantime, you can check them out, b105country.com. It'll be interesting, if Morgan is nominated. He obviously will be because voting has been going on, but then he's going to kind of have to break his silence.
Right.
I don't think it's good that he's not saying anything. I think he should at least be like, I'm sorry, He
needs help.
Yeah, you gotta reel it in.
Yeah, he's got to figure out whatever's going wrong there. I mean, he's throwing it all away again.
I know how many chances you get.
And I love his music too.
I know.
I just wish he'd get it together.
Like John Rich said, it takes a life to build what he has and a second to lose it. So
right. Well, and there's a lot of pressure on him. Lots of pressure. I get it. I get that part, but I don't get hurtling chairs over rooftops. And they're big chairs. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you, Lauren. Lauren's. That's Eric Church. Morgan Wallen, man made a bar, and then Morgan threw a chair off the top of it. That's not
what we're talking about.
That's coming up in the next album. We got Library Laura with us and her coworker. No, not a coworker. What's the deal here?
She could be my friend.
Okay, she's your friend,
friend
right?
and coworker.
So it's National Library Week. And we have a lot of great organizations that support us. And one of the biggest ones is the Duluth Library Foundation. Mm-hmm. And the Duluth Library Foundation is hosting a really super fun event this week that I want to talk about because it helps benefit the librry.
Okay.
Cool.
So I brought Aaron.
Aaron's here.
Welcome.
Welcome,
me.
That's me. Nice.
In honor of National Library Week, the foundation hosts a fundraiser every year because a lot of people are surprised to learn that all programs and events at the library are privately funded. So if that's from the foundation, the Friends of the Duluth Public Library, or local organizations, they're the ones that make all the really cool stuff happen at the library. And so in honor of National Library Week, we not only fundraise for the library, but we host a free, family-friendly community event.
Yeah.
People that have come in years past, it used to be at Hoops. Now it's at the Depot because we outgrew Hoops, but that's okay because Dave Hoops loves us and he's bringing the mobile bar to the Depot.
As long as there's, the mobile bar, you're set.
Mobile bar will be there, but we have live music, food for purchase. We're going to have a special story time with Chris Monroe, so if you got kids, bring them. We have so many door prizes from local businesses. I couldn't list even close to the number we have. So it's just a really cool celebration to honor the library, get together as a community, have some beer, maybe have some mac and cheese, and party.
You had me at mac and cheese and beer.
I'm really excited about it.
Right. So this is going on at the Depot. Remind us one more time, like the times and all that.
So the event is going to be at the Depot. It's going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, April 11th. Note that Interstate Parking is donating the parking lot next to the Depot on the corner of 6th Avenue West in Michigan. So if you park in there from 5 to 8, it's free parking.
Cool.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Well, everybody coming together.
And there's book bingo, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the book.
Don't forget the book
I
bingo.
love book bingo.
There's book
I'm all
bingo.
about that.
And then we also have just some really fun activities for families to do to support the library. And Hannah Ray is going to be performing and doing an hour-long set. So, got a lot going on.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm learning more about you guys right now at DuluthLibraryFoundation.org. I would assume that's your site,
Yeah,
right?
that is us. We just 2 years ago surpassed 1 million gifted to the library.
Wow.
And we're working on our next big gifts to the library to support all types of things, not just programs, but capital investments, digital services, whatever the community needs.
Yeah, well, this is exciting stuff. So this Thursday, and the time again?
5 to 8 p.m.
5 to 8. I think I could remember that 30 seconds later.
Yeah, right across from the library.
We do have details on b105country.com if you forget. So.
Nice. Okay. Well, very cool. Well, Well, thanks for bringing in Aaron.
Hey, thanks for letting me bring Aaron.
Thanks for coming. It's nice to see you,
That was
too.
actually me, Laura, not Ken, but that
I don't ever get any credit around here.
Thank you to you both for letting me come in.
Thank you.
It's a really fun event, and we love the foundation. We love what they do for the library. So
I can see you just itching for book bingo.
You did
super
light
fun.
up when book
It
bingo was
is,
mentioned.
yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah, well, thanks.
I understand.
Thanks, ladies, for coming in. Have fun this Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, very much. And more information also, DuluthLibrary.org. It's 8:10 at B105. Billy Currington on B105. It's a Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and a good story from Lauren Wells to send us off on our Tuesday.
Yep. So, Ken, they're not little kids anymore, but you have 2 kids, and I know at least one of them probably picks up things that she sees on the street and is intrigued by them.
Okay.
She's got a very big imagination.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could get her in trouble sometimes.
That's why we love her.
Sure.
A 12-year-old named Rowan, he was walking with his mom in England. He saw something on the ground and he picked it up and she's like, put that back, it's dirty, but he didn't because he just didn't want to. Turns out it is actually a relic. It's a rare gold Roman bracelet.
What?
That's 2,000 years old.
What was it doing on the street?
No idea. It was in like a field, and he picked it up, and he just, for whatever reason.
Where did this happen?
This happened in England. So for whatever reason, he was like, I'm not going to put it back because he was just mischievous or whatever. And after some time, his mom was like, let's figure out, like, this actually looks like it's kind of nice. Let's figure it out. They went to the proper people. Even the British Museum confirmed that it is indeed an exceptionally rare Armilla Roman bracelet made of pure gold, worth a lot of money, but they're not going to sell it. They're going to keep it.
Why? Just sell it. Take the money.
Because it's historical.
Take the money.
Okay. Well.
Unless you are like a collector. Okay, well, I would sell it.
So next time Jane finds something and you tell her, put that back, don't.
Well, she doesn't even tell me she's found something, so.
Right, she keeps it hidden forever.
Like all of a sudden I'll be in my truck and look, I'm like, why do I have all these piles of rocks back here? No wonder I'm getting terrible gas mileage.
Right.
Because she's just saving rocks.
Love her.
Well, not so much anymore. Well, no, I mean, I still love her. I mean, she's not doing that much stuff so much anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's sad. Kids growing up.
Yeah.
Last night we were talking to our teenager. He's 16. And I said, so when are you going to move out? Like right after high school? And he goes, as soon as I possibly can.
That's what I did. When I was 18, I said bye.
And I was like, was it that bad here? And he goes, no offense to you.
That's good, though.
Yeah, I guess that's what you want.
You should want them. You should want him. I'm a little scared of him being on his own. But
no, me too. Trust me.
He
me
has
too.
my number, and he can call if he gets in a pickle and doesn't want to tell you.
Nice. I hope you can start saving up your money now for the bailout, or not the bailout like jail. I mean, just getting out of trouble.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on. I'm just going to stop talking. Luke Combs, Fast Car on B105. Weather-wise, we're looking, starting to warm up a little bit. A little bit of a warming trend here today. 53, that west wind's helping us out, keeping the cool off the lake, not as much of a factor here. So that's good. We'll take it.
Yeah. I'm happy with rain.
60s by the end of the week.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
I know. Got to get the old Weber fired up. Mm-hmm. And B105, Northland's #1 for new country. So we will see you again tomorrow morning. And of course, we'll also be giving you codes to the rest of the day. Yep. But Lauren's Love Advice tomorrow on a Wednesday. It's always good. You going to do any topics for people to weigh in on? I mean, I haven't looked at it just yet, but I have a long-running list. You do have a long-running list. I do. Okay. Well, we'll go to our Facebook page because you can put something up there, right? I mean, like I just said, I got to look, but probably. Right. I do post a once-a-day conundrum to get you thinking. So. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've seen that. I was wondering who was doing that. That's you, huh? Who else would that be? I'm kidding. I knew it was you. Oh, my gosh. I knew it was you.